Hey friends, welcome back to the Procrastination Solution Podcast, where we get real about what's holding you back and how to move forward with purpose, clarity, and a solid plan for success. I am your host, Nilo, and I help women just like yourself overcome procrastination for good and achieve your goals. So welcome to another Momentum Monday episode. Today we are talking about something that might surprise you, and that is multitasking. We're talking about how to strategically multitask and how multitasking strategically can crush procrastination, right? So yes, I know most productivity advice says multitasking is bad. But here's the thing, if done strategically, multitasking can actually help you quit procrastination and get back in control of your week, okay? So apply this. I'm going to give you a few tools. Apply this and one at a time. Don't take it all on. One at a time is good enough, okay? So let me tell you a quick story. Last week, one of my clients was stuck in procrastination mode. She kept staring at her work project. So feeling overwhelmed, feeling exhausted, and decision fatigue also was happening here. Then I suggested that she try strategic multitasking, pairing a low energy task with something enjoyable. All right. So she started listening to her favorite podcast while sorting emails and organizing her desk. By the time the podcast ended, she had cleared all the clutter and had enough momentum to dive into the projects she had been avoiding. And that's the power of multitasking when used intentionally, not when it's like your default all the time, right? There is a difference between the two. So, pair low motivation tasks with something rewarding. For example, folding laundry while listening to a podcast or audiobook that you love. I borrowed the book Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy from the library. Amazing. Definitely do it. That is one way to go, right? Your brain will link a task that you don't want to do with a positive stimulus, right? And that will lower resistance for you. It's like magic. You can alternate between different types of tasks. So cognitive research shows that switching between tasks with different mental loads can actually maintain focus and energy. So for example, you can alternate 15 minutes of administrative work with 15 minutes of creative brainstorming. And another tip is to batch small, quick tasks together. So for example, answering emails, scheduling posts, for your business, or paying bills in one short session. Small wins will help you build momentum and give your brain a sense of accomplishment. For me, like the small, quick wins for me are like laundry, dishes, and dinner. I seem to always be doing these three things in the evening when I'm making dinner. The dishes are right there, emptying the dishwasher, throwing in the dirty ones as I'm making dinner, and then I have the laundry going, right? It's like right there. And those three tasks, when they're done, it's like, whew, I've got a load or two done of laundry, I've got, cleaner kitchen, and I've got the dinner made. So for me, that's like my small batching of small tasks, even though they're not really small tasks, but to my brain, it seems that way because I'm doing all three at the same time while listening to a podcast. You can use background multitasking for passive tasks, like, low focus tasks, like I said, like laundry, for example, or doing dishes. Those are low focus tasks. And number 5, you can use strategic multitasking, right? As a procrastinator buster. So what that means is if you call yourself a procrastinator, if other people call you that, first of all, don't believe them. Your opinion is the only one that matters. When you're avoiding a big task, doing multiple small manageable actions will get your brain moving. So we procrastinate because our brain is like sitting still and we're not moving forward in any direction. But when we do smaller, more manageable tasks, our brain gets moving. That's where like the momentum comes in, right? And once you've created that momentum, it's easier to tackle the bigger and harder ones. So I hope that this episode is helpful for you. I am normally not suggesting multitasking, but if you do it strategically, it can be such a lifesaver and a skill to try out to see if you can apply this to your life, and see how it goes, right? So let me know if you have applied this to your week this week. Share with me on Instagram at Nilo Coaching, and let me know how this goes for you. I am really curious. I hope you have a wonderful Monday and a wonderful week. I will talk to you next week. Bye.